Welcome wrestling fans to another edition of The Pulse right here on HWAOnline.com. I am your host, Chris the Brain, and as you can see, I do not have my usual co-host, Relentless Ron Mathis, with me, which I'm not really complaining about. Ron Mathis has been suspended from The Pulse this week, and for very good reason, as he abused his position on this show last week as we attempted to bring you The Pulse, but it didn't quite work out that way. Let's roll the footage. Welcome wrestling fans to another edition of The Pulse right here on HWAOnline.com. We are so happy to be back. Chris the Brain, and joining me, my co-host, Ron Mathis, who obviously is not in a...
You know, Brett, just shut up, just shut up. Just shut up. Things haven't been going too good for me the past 4 or 5 weeks. I thought by now I'd be standing here, the Lucha Core champion. That didn't happen. I need to actually... Gilbert! I need to talk to Gilbert. Get in here, right Gilbert.
Now, we have a
I need to talk to Gilbert.
We have a show to...
Gilbert, you know things haven't been going well. This all dates back to Cyber Clash. First of all, to start off that show, you freaking embarrassed me. I put my name on the line for you, and you got me by Damian freaking Daniels in about 18 seconds. I spent too much time with you. I didn't win my Lucha Core title match because of you. Tonight we had the Mendozas. You got pinned again! Gilbert, you know what, I can't look at you right now. Go away. Ah!
What the hell?
Get alert, Gilbert! Gilbert! Gilbert, you need to learn! Gilbert!
Oh, man.
Gilbert! Gilbert, listen to me! You listen to me, Gilbert! You need to get your You hear me, Gilbert? Because of you keep making me look stupid! I swear to Christ, Gilbert! I will you!
Cut the camera! Cut the camera! Regal, who had one in this lottery already. Oh wait, we're back on the air. Hi again, everybody. Chris the Brain, joining me, my special guest co-host, the one and the only, the Catalina wine mixer of the HWA, Sid Fabulous. Sid, good to have you out here. And,
it's good to be here.
You know what? I'll tell you what, you're such a great co-host, much better than the usual guy out here. And you saw that footage. What do you think of Ron Mathis?
It's despicable, Brain.
Yeah.
Someone that would take and beat him, and he's just laying there, not even fighting back. Just pumping him left and right.
Yes. There's a name for guys like Ron Mathis.
Jerk.
Jerk. You are absolutely right. And, you know, we were just discussing the golden ticket lottery that's going to take place next week. You've got an entry in that lottery, and so do a lot of other guys. Madness has 3 tickets now, and King Vu's in there, a lot of guys in there, Tarek, but 2 of those names are going to be drawn out, and they will meet in a #1 contenders match in Norwood on May 29th for May Day. You could be in line for a shot. You could be wearing HWA heavyweight title on that slender waist. Do you know what else happens here next week at the Sword? May the 19th, right here, Wednesday night. We're here every Wednesday in Middletown. It's that big one. I can't wait for it. We've needed this rematch since our last trip to Norwood. HWA Tag Team titles. You know the Noble Bloods. You know them quite well. They will defend against the one and only, the Flying Mendoza Brothers from Mexico. It is going to be a great tag team. What are you two? Lord Matthew Taylor and...
Is this a joke to you?
What's a joke? No, it's not a joke.
Noble. Everybody in the HWA office, your hypocrisy knows no bounds. You suspend my good friend Ron Mathis and replace him with this dancing idiot?
He's not an idiot.
Not even dancing.
What is your problem?
My problem, Green, is with you.
Me?
You know for a fact that the Flying Mendoza Brothers are the Irish Airborne. That is Dave and Jake Christ.
Paranoid.
We rid this company of the Irish Airborne.
Yes, you did.
And next week, we're going to beat the Flying Mendoza Brothers, and we're going to rid them of the whole HWA of Dave and Jake again. Because that's what we do. Because we're noble. Damn, they know! This one. Right.
Yes.
Whether you like it or not, at the end of next week's show, you're looking at the HWA Tag Team Champions.
Well, that very well may be, and right now, you might be. Right now, let's take a look at upcoming events here in the HWA. about to wrap up this week's edition of The Pulse. Sid, I want to thank you once again for filling in for Ron Mathis. You did an exceptional job. And anytime you want to come back on the show, you are more than welcome to. But right now, we got some news, some big news about our next show in Norwood on Saturday, May the 29th. It is May Day. We talked about that #1 contenders match that will be happening, but we also now know the first official match signed for that event. To tell us all about it, with the final word, it is the HWA Heavyweight Champion, John Moxley.
I like to have a lot of questions left unanswered when I try to go to sleep at night. I don't sleep very well anyway. After last week, I kept wondering, did Jesse Emerson really almost have me beat? He almost have the HWA Heavyweight title in his hands before there was interference. I really like my sleep, so as unconventional as it is, I, the champion of the world, the king of the universe, I'm going to challenge you. I want you to challenge me for the HWA Heavyweight title in Norwood on 29th of May. Because I want to find out how good you really are, Jesse. I want to find out if you were really good enough to beat me. I don't think you were. Everybody else seems to think that you were good enough to beat me, but I don't. So on the 29th, we're going to find out just where you stand. We're going to find out if you really measure up. You better bring your A game or you're going to get embarrassed. Just like everybody else does.